Hey you guys, it's Ali Renee. You already know what it is. I'm back and I'm better. Today, I wanted to encourage some people. We all gonna go through this sometimes, but when you feel like giving up, we all go through moments where we don't want to get up. We don't want to go to the gym. We don't want to go to work. We don't want to study for that test. We don't want to write our song. We don't want to focus on what we need to focus on because it might seem like you're getting nowhere. It might seem like, you know, you're doing all this work and you're not seeing the results. You may feel like, you know what, I just don't want to do this anymore. I'm not loving this, but you know what? The journey is the most important part of the process. And what you see on social media, like some people will showcase their life, like they're always going in 120% every single day, day in and day out. Now, that may be a possibility, but I'm telling you guys, 99% of people, we all have had a burnout. We all have had days where we just didn't want to do what we wanted to do. We slacked off. We didn't get up when we needed to get up. Even I do that. And I feel like I am sitting here speaking motivation to you guys, and even I have burnouts. Even I have days where I feel lazy and I don't want to do anything. But you know what? You have to remember your why. I know you've probably heard this before, but it is so important. Your why needs to be very, very big to you. And it can't be something like materialistic, like, oh, for this car, it needs to be meaningful. Like, be able to buy my mom a house. I want to be able to provide for myself and finally have the life that I deserve. Like, your why needs to be something that's very, very meaningful. Not really something materialistic, because your love for something materialistic can go away. And it needs to be something positive, not trying to get back at somebody. If you're working out just to get back at somebody, you need to shift your mindset and do it for yourself. You need to be doing things for yourself. Because what's going to happen when you don't care about that person's opinion? You know, that motivation is gonna be gone. Like, I get it. We all have that post-breakup, you know, motivation where we're in the gym and, oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure I look good and all. No. Don't let that be your only motivation. Like, if that's your motivation, use it. Utilize it to your advantage, but don't let that be the only thing that's keeping you going. And I feel like some tips for keeping discipline is keeping a schedule, habit stacking, having someone holding you accountable, even if it's yourself. Accountability is so crucial, and it's gonna help you so much. Like, for example, if you're focusing on managing your money, being smarter with your money, spending less, check your bank account every single morning. Every single morning, look at what you're spending money on and hold yourself accountable. And if you want to go to the next level, have somebody else in your life that you have to send your statements to, and they can look over what you've been spending money on. And you can, I bet you're not going to spend $8 every morning on a coffee when you got a coffee maker at home. If you have that accountability check. Another thing, habit stacking. When I say habit stacking, I actually read the book, Atomic Habits. If you haven't read that, read that. It is amazing. I read it like 2 years ago. I read it twice, and I utilize the lessons I learned from that book to this day, every single day, throughout my day. So what habit stacking is, you take a habit that you already have, you brush your teeth first thing in the morning, and you habit stack that with another habit. So say you want to read the Bible every morning. You want to start reading the Bible every morning. Habit stack to the point where every time I brush my teeth, I go read 4 scriptures in the Bible, or whatever you want to read in the Bible. Read a chapter. And then that way it makes it easier to connect that habit to the habit that you already have, because it does take around 21 days to build a habit. And you just have to be consistent for 21 days, and then it becomes your normal. So if you habit stack certain things, that's going to keep you motivated to go to the gym. It's going to keep you motivated to keep up with your skincare. If you're trying to implement apple cider vinegar before each meal, which I strongly advise. If you see my TikTok, I love drinking apple cider vinegar before meals because it balances your blood pressure. It does so many amazing things. We can get into that into another video. But when you habit stack, you basically, like I said, you're feeding off a habit you already have. If you just feel like you just don't want to go forth with this dream anymore, I want you to think of why. What's making you not want to do it? If that reason involves you feel like you're failing, you feel like you're not going anywhere, if you feel like you're gonna get judged, if you feel like just you're burned out, no. I'm not gonna let you stop right there. You are not gonna stop right there because you have gone so far that there is no point in stopping now. There are so many circumstances where we're working, we don't see results, but they pop up. They're happening, you guys. You have to keep going. They're happening. Sometimes we don't see results for months. We don't see money for months. We don't see results in our body. We don't see results in our bank account. We don't see results in our relationships, but you have to keep pushing for it. You have to keep working because with consistency and hard work, it's gonna work out for you. But if you give up too early, you don't even know. What if tomorrow is gonna be your breakthrough, but you gave up today? You have no idea what tomorrow holds. You have no idea what the next couple months hold. You have no idea how much knowledge you're gonna gain within the next couple months, how much strength you're gonna gain. You have no idea. But don't give up on something that you already started on, that you've been so passionate about. And if you're fearing failure, no. We don't fear failure. We need to go towards things that look scary. We need to go towards things that there is a risk of failing. But you know what? If you do what you need to do, put in 120%, you're not gonna fail. But you know what? You are gonna fail if you don't try. You are gonna fail if you put in 80%, 90%. Do it sometimes not. Don't do that. And if you fell off the bandwagon, you guys, if you've been on this steady track and you know you fell off a little bit, you just need to learn how to get back up. That is the most important step. Sometimes we fall off, and there's the difference between the successful people and the unsuccessful people. The people that fall off and then they stay off. And they're like, oh, I already messed up. No point. But then the successful people, they fall off, they acknowledge it, they make a plan, and they take action, and they get right back to it. If you ever heard the quote, never mess up 2 days in a row, that can pertain to anything. You miss the gym, you mess up on your eating, you mess up on your studying. Never let it happen 2 days in a row. And whatever you're going forth with, lip gloss break. Whatever you're moving forward with your passion about, think of your future self. I want you to think of you and your future self right now. And sit. What would your future self tell you right now? How would future you react to how you're feeling right now? What would future you tell you right now? That's how I like to use my mindset in a lot of circumstances, is when I'm making a decision, because everything in life is a choice. You have to remember that. Everything in your life is a choice. Whenever I'm making a decision, I think, is tomorrow Allison gonna be okay with it? Is 2 weeks from now Allison gonna be happy I made this decision? 3 months, a year, 2 years? How is she gonna feel about this decision I'm making right now? You have to think logically, y'all. Don't think with your feelings, think logically. But I hope this helps somebody. I hope that you guys stay forth with what you're passionate about. Do not give up on what you want in life, you guys. Do not give up. You have so much potential. I hate seeing people waste potential and waste time. You have so much that you can do with your life. Do not let it go to waste. You got this. You got a new day tomorrow. You can change who you are today. You don't have to stay what you've been doing. You don't have to stay down. You do not have to stay lazy. If you've been lazy, acknowledge it, take a plan, and take action. Make a plan and take action. You got this. I believe in you. Ask your future self what would your future self want you to do? But I love you guys so much. And make sure you like, subscribe, turn that ringer on. Make sure you follow my Instagram and my TikTok. And let me know in the comments what you want to see more of or what you got most out of this video. I love you guys. Bye.